Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the weekend check-in for the collective. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out this weekend. This reading may or may not be for you, so I do ask that you only take with you the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. This reading is also not sign specific, guys, but I will call out any zodiac signs that I do feel need mentioning throughout the reading. We're going to talk about the astrology aspects. Then we're going to jump in with some cards. So today, Saturday, July the 16th, we do have the Sun conjunct Mercury. We also have the Moon transiting through Pisces this weekend, and so I think the energy is a little bit heavy. I know last night I sunk pretty low. It was this feeling of abandonment, and I know it was a collective energy that I was kind of sitting in. And so I think with the Sun conjunct Mercury today, it is putting the focus on our thinking, our communications, short distance travel is kind of what I was shown, and a lot of mental alertness when it comes to adaptability, some curiosity. And I think this increase when it comes to personal interactions, maybe with your siblings, people you're connected with. I do think it might be a busy weekend when it comes to communication, correspondence. And so you might have to contend with some nervous ailments that might bring forward this feeling or this inability to relax. But this is generally a beneficial influence. And so with the Sun kind of transiting the ninth house, and Mercury residing in the ninth house, this is all about higher studies, higher thoughts, philosophical thinking, a lot of spiritual, creative energy coming forward, and this desire to stretch the mind and to explore other planes of existence. And so with the Moon in Pisces today forming a sextile to Mars in Taurus, this is going to bring about this passion, and it's only going to last for a couple of hours, but it's going to make feelings and energies from the universe kind of working well together, which means you might be ready to do just about anything. It is about expressing ourselves openly, and so Pisces is asking us to be open. And then on Sunday, with the Sun trine Neptune, the planet of illusion, and with Mercury trine Neptune, the planet of illusion, this really is going to increase our sensitivity, especially with the Moon in Pisces. And so it's this strong urge to kind of get involved, this urge to kind of help others or to join into the spiritual community or spiritual organizations and to gain this deep, wider understanding of your place in this world. We all have a place, we all have a purpose, and so I think get ready for realizations when it comes to achieving your goals, achieving your dreams, and what is of utmost importance for you in your life. And so I think all of these energies are working together, kind of helping us set those goals to manifest our hopes and our dreams for the future. We also have Venus entering into Cancer. And so strong faith and morals are coming up in the energy to be addressed. And are you able to stay true to your own spiritual ideals without sacrificing your own needs? And I think the energy can be a little bit uncomfortable because the ego is coming up to be addressed when it comes to these spiritual outlooks and achieving success. And so we're being asked to stay rooted in our strong beliefs, to embrace any new psychic impressions that are coming forward. And any psychic impressions that do come forward this weekend are likely to be very accurate in the energies. And I think any new relationships that are formed now are going to come forward with this sensitive, more spiritual type of energy. You know, it's really hard on the spiritual journey to date to meet somebody in alignment with your frequency. And so many of us that have already awakened, that is what we desire, is that spiritual type of partnership. And so a new relationship would benefit at this time from any shared visions when it comes to building future happiness together. And so simply put, with the Mercury energy trine Neptune, it's this blazing hot aura is what I was shown. This blazing hot aura. It can be very clever energy. It is about communication, and you know, finding somebody that understands your soul's language. And so not everybody's going to understand you. And I feel the Neptunian energy is kind of enhancing this auric field when it comes to digging into some occult practices on some type of spiritual level. And so all of our senses, I feel, are getting finely tuned in the energy this weekend. So we can communicate effectively and at a nonverbal level. And so telepathic communications coming through, whether it's through gestures, through eye contact, and telepathy for sure. And so psychic abilities are without a doubt going to be enhanced in the energies this weekend, along with our intuition. And so this really is a good time to dig a little bit deeper into some spiritual subjects, some spiritual studies. And we need to remember the journey really is filled with all of these endless facts, details. And so get ready to see and feel the bigger picture and to be able to convey that in simple terms with others. And so it is about spreading the word, spreading the spiritual word. And so with Venus in Cancer, this is bringing forward a very sensitive, warm-hearted, protective, and affectionate energy when it comes to deeply emotionally wanting to connect with others. And so what I kept hearing was these surface level relationships just aren't going to cut it anymore. Anything superficial is kind of being asked to leave our lives. If we want to instill that general well-being and that sense of emotional security, especially when it comes to our home life and having that loving family structure, get ready to go into some feelings of vulnerability, I think, with Venus in Cancer. And so many of us can become so very fragile in this area of our life because so many of us have been hurt time and time again in these romantic cycles. And so you might be lacking romantic self-confidence, but I feel we're being asked to demonstrate devotion to ourself in this energy, and it can be a little moody, a lot of sentimentality coming up. I kept being shown the Six of Cups in meditation this morning, and so we don't want to fall into this sulking energy. We don't want to fall into this negative loop of nostalgia. Sometimes we got to look back at the past because there's still a lesson there to be learned. But on the whole, I feel if you want to manifest that ideal marriage partner, we do have to first and foremost get grounded in our own home life and to have that gratitude for what it is that we've already created when it comes to stability. And then that will allow us to enhance our domestic life. And so on Sunday, the moon is forming a sextile to Uranus. And so this is going to present many of us, especially those with moon in Pisces, an opportunity to improve our domestic and our personal lives. And so emotions are likely going to be stimulated in all kinds of various ways this weekend. And this is being highlighted in order for us to finally, once and for all, eliminate all of these old emotional patterns that keep causing us trouble in our love life. And so those that do have moon conjunct Neptune in their birth chart are extra emotionally sensitive in the energies this weekend, I feel. And so this is also where we can be more in tune with all of these subtle cosmic vibrations coming forward that keep getting sent out by the universe with all of these light code activations. And vulnerability is likely going to feel a little bit disturbing, especially if you've had fear of being emotionally vulnerable. And so get ready to be aware of every single emotion, every single thought, and the energy can cause all kinds of suspicion if you're connected to somebody that does have bad and ill intentions towards you. And so with the moon conjunct Neptune, all of us are going to be feeling this. We're all going to become a little bit more aware of our emotions, and we're going to be easily able to pick up on pain from loved ones. And so there's that telepathic energy coming through. And so this can create some irritation, and I think get ready to maybe snap at any given moment because of the intensity of the feelings in the energy. And so when we're super sensitive, we often forget to live in the present moment. And so it is this energy of really thinking about the past, of any long gone lovers from the past. And so many of us relive these past moments with somebody new, trying to get that energy back. And I think get ready to come into a realization of what is truly on your heart. What is your heart asking you to go towards? And so we don't want to delay when it comes to moving forward. I feel this is like a double-edged transit, to be honest. And so you might find yourself over-determined to take action in a new direction. But I think we're all being asked to become more self-aware and to realize what it is we need to leave behind when it comes to people that just aren't capable of investing true feelings. So is something really worthy of your time? I think needs to be asked in the energies this weekend. And then with the sun forming a trine to the moon, the sun in Cancer forming a trine to the moon in Pisces, this does indicate good fortune. I kept being shown the Wheel of Fortune, but it might require you to be spontaneous, to take a risk, to take a leap of faith, and to go towards your heart's true desire. Because if you want to make your dreams a part of your reality, you're going to have to harness these positive energies, and you're just going to have to act on your intuition and to take that leap of faith. And so vitality for sure being restored in the energies. I got Kevin over here. I don't know if he's going to make an appearance or not, guys, but Kevin seems to be pretty attached to me today. So let's jump in with some cards. I think we're going to start off today with the, oh my gosh, what deck is this? Quantum Energy Oracle deck. Yeah, so, oh my gosh, pardon me. Fragmentation to peace. So it's like putting the puzzle pieces together. So the energy can feel a little chaotic, especially with Pisces. Pisces is all about chaos, and the opposite of Pisces would be Virgo, structure and order. And so where's that balance between the two? Because I do feel somebody has been in this period of fragmentation, defragging the mind, defragging these old belief patterns, and trying to put the puzzle pieces together and setting that intention of peace. And I love this card because if you notice, there's the two swans on the card. And swans mate for life. So we are setting those intentions for these life partnerships. But we first kind of got to pick up the pieces of our broken heart and put ourselves back together so we can manifest that peace in our life. And so I feel, yeah, get ready to face some conflict, especially if you're somewhere you're not meant to be. And so there's likely going to be an event or a shakeup when it comes to a foundation, a 4 energy, in order to break somebody free from something that's just not meant for them. And so the energy can be, like I said, get ready to snap at any given moment. But really, this conflict is just going to lead you right towards the healing light where you're meant to be. So let's see what needs to come through with this deck first. What other energies do we need to be aware of this weekend? Honoring path, present power. And so somebody here has been hiding behind a mask, not honoring what's on their heart, maybe hiding behind a mask, and the mask is about to fall. There is, without a doubt, likely going to be a loss of some sort, because somebody's mask is falling and they are being pushed towards these new supportive connections. And so an 8. So strength, power when it comes to, you know, accepting any losses with grace. We cannot step into these new cycles without going through these endings first. And so I do feel somebody's lacked the strength and the power, to be honest, to step into the honoring path. We're going to read out of the book because that honoring path has been coming out a lot in the last couple of weeks. And so somebody here has lacked integrity, I feel. Has been stuck at this crossroads for a while, likely hiding the fact that they've been planning to take action behind the scenes to go towards a peaceful connection, and they've been having a hard time putting the pieces together. So 2, 2, 2, 2. We got all the 2s. So 2s, decisions, crossroads, needing to choose a pathway, and somebody here has been ignoring the guidance from their higher self And there is a mask about to fall in order for somebody to go towards some new supportive connections. And so let's read into the honoring path. It is an intention card. It is a 7 card. And so 7 is a number from heaven. It is also the number of the mystic. And so respect and high regard are in focus in the energy today. And in reversed, it's a sign that somebody has been playing into self-dismissal. Somebody has been lying to themselves, deceiving themselves. Maybe their life is filled with people who have been taking advantage of them. But somebody here has been settling out of their own will, and they've been putting everybody else first but themselves. And so it's time to get back in conscious control of your life. It's time to break through this negative cycle of continually living according to other people's agendas for your life. And so, you know, I know how foreign this can feel, to stop self-sacrificing and to stand in your power. And so I think it's time for all of us to make ourselves a priority first and foremost, and to demand that respect from yourself if you want that respect from others. And so get ready to choose some healthy habits. Get ready to embrace loving self-talk. And somebody might have to be aggressive in the energy when it comes to their unwavering intention to go towards happiness. And so maybe somebody's dealing with somebody very persuasive when it comes to keeping somebody stuck. And I feel this very demanding energy and this lack of self-regard, which has led somebody down this pathway of allowing somebody to treat them with a lot of disrespect. And so we all have the power to honor ourselves. But in order to do that, we have to step into self-respect. We have to acknowledge all of these behaviors that aren't serving us. And in order to step into integrity and dignity, we have to own our authentic power. And so there's going to be an irresistible, tempting offer coming forward that I feel is going to be a lesson when it comes to stepping into your present power, because somebody here has been hiding behind a mask, not being honest, and perhaps it's time to choose some self-acceptance. And so with the mask in reversed, this is where we come into alignment, and this is where we honor our true soul's identity. It's beautiful. So what are your personal views? Some life-changing realization is likely going to take place in the energies this weekend. But we first have to understand how completely valuable we are just as we are in our authentic truth. And so I feel something needs to be done in order to go towards what it is that you deserve without any approval of others. And so I feel coming to a conclusion of what really needs to be released in order to manifest these new supportive connections, what needs to leave your life. Because there's going to be a shakeup, an event for sure, a shift in the energy, a shift in consciousness when it comes to setting these intentions for the future. And somebody needs to heal the broken pieces of their heart. And we do need to remember perfectionism is never, ever possible. And so I feel this deep energy of anxiety when it comes to taking off the masks. And when the mask comes off, let me tell you, that is when the universe rejoices. Because when the mask comes off, that's when you can step into confidence and you can step into authenticity. And so when we unconditionally accept ourselves, that's what allows us to remove these blocks, these restrictions. And that's when we can change our life entirely. So I think get ready for happier days. Get ready for happier days is kind of what I'm feeling. So we are going to grab some starseed oracle messages as well today, the cosmic heart, and bringing all of this consciousness to light with the C's of Mintaka. And so it is about devotion of self, honoring the potency of the heart, and making your life a living prayer. So this one wanted to stay out, the cosmic heart. So what do you need to devote to when it comes to these energies? Oh my gosh, because I do feel somebody has recently been cracked wide open. Absolutely, with that fragmentation. Somebody's been in a very deceiving situation. I think there is a lot of gossip behind the scenes. I think people are talking, and somebody is getting ready to follow their heart, to trust in their intuition, because they're headed right towards true love. And I feel this really is a milestone moment. And I do think somebody's been trying to be dragged back down. Somebody without a doubt here is hitting that rock bottom, being asked to surrender to the alchemy of their life and to trust in the timing. So it is this big wave, I feel, of emotions coming forward. And when it comes to that loss energy, we do need to remember we're not meant for everybody, okay? And when we truly face our true North Node, so many people drop like flies out of our lives, and that's okay, because not everybody is meant for us. So where have you not wanted to embrace your uniqueness, your weirdness? Because that's what it's going to take to step into this present power. And I do feel somebody has been planning behind the scenes to come forward in an energy of integrity and truth. So I do feel communication is without a doubt and focus in the energies today. And I feel somebody's heart has recently been ripped wide open, likely due to a loss, an ending of some sort, because you can't keep playing pretend. And maybe somebody's been reliving the past in a connection where they've had double loyalty, maybe connected to somebody in a relationship, but their hearts really belong to somebody else, and they've been stuck reliving the past, maybe planning to take action towards somebody that they've not been able to release out of their heart. And so surrender. Yep, somebody's getting ready to take a risk, to take a leap of faith. So what is this risk about, I wonder? What is this risk about? Some change, embracing some changes. I think a lot is leaving our lives at this point in time. And there are going to be some obstacles and some challenges that we're going to have to navigate carefully through. Maybe somebody has recently had a birthday. And I feel maybe since their birthday, they've really been thinking about their life, thinking about taking a risk towards their true heart's desire, or maybe since about the last holiday. And I feel somebody here really wants to restore a sense of intimacy, and they've been withholding communication, and maybe afraid to admit that something is definitely over. Something is over. I feel maybe there's recently been an ending, a loss in somebody's life, a huge ending. It's over. There's no going back there, because the change is going to come, and the change has already taken place. And so I think somebody's really been navigating through some challenges recently, and really thinking about their life and why they've been withholding this emotional intimacy when it comes to what it is they truly desire. And I think somebody's lacked confidence, but I think somebody's finding their determination to step into their present power, to go towards true love, to spend time together with somebody that they've never been able to release, but they've got to deal with these unhealthy patterns first. I think somebody's been masking the pain on their heart through alcohol, drugs, food, sex, anything unhealthy. Anything unhealthy is lust, right? And it's instant gratification. And instant gratification only gets you so far, because when that instant gratification is gone, you're going to sink right back into that depressive state. And so, yes, somebody has been making plans when it comes to going towards a committed partnership. Somebody that you will spend your life with, that will bring you happiness, joy, somebody that you will be able to count on. And maybe they've been planning this for up to 6 months, but I think somebody's been afraid to take action, likely playing into addictions of some sort, which has really created a huge loss of finances. So grieving an ending, connecting with your ancestors, and this is a past life connection, and I feel somebody here deeply needs compassion. So yes, get ready to receive a message. Somebody is seeking to find that resolution, because this is a connection that they've never been able to release, and there's been some type of illumination. And somebody is, without a doubt, very emotionally vulnerable when it comes to going towards their hopes and wishes. And they're working through some fear of rejection. And maybe this was a connection you rejected in the past that you walked away from. And now somebody's got to face that fear of going back to something from the past that they can't let go of, that maybe they've rejected. And they're going to have to reject an entire social circle in order to go towards these new supportive connections. And so there's a lot of heart healing taking place. but not without that accusation first. I think somebody is afraid of getting told, you know, the truth. The truth hurts. So let's jump in with some cards. I think I'm going to use the, the Light Seers Tarot. So look at that. Queen of Pentacles, Justice. And so whenever the Justice comes out, there was an injustice in the past. There's been a lack of truth. There's been a lack of balance. And we've got a Queen of Pentacles here that is very grounded, very stable, very motherly, very nurturing. Could be a business owner. Very peaceful. I feel a feminine here, Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be a woman. You could be a man harnessing feminine energy. Please don't play too much into the genders, guys. But somebody's at peace in their life, and they've built a solid foundation for themselves. And I feel anybody that's wronged this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Libra, is definitely going to have to face the piper, is what I feel. A lot of karma. That's karma coming through. So what side of the karmic scales do you want to fall on? Because I feel somebody's lacked strength to do the right thing, to do what's on their heart. Lion energy, Leo energy, something coming back around with the infinity. It is about the heart. I feel somebody's got their heart ripped outside of their chest, and they're like a newborn baby, is kind of what I feel with the Lamb energy. So let's do a 9-card spread, guys, and see what else needs to come through in the energies this weekend. What we need to be aware of. But there is somebody very emotionally vulnerable right now, and I think it's scary. It is so scary to put yourself out there. We got the Fool reversed, the 7 of Pentacles reversed, the 7 of Swords, the Moon reversed, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups reversed, the 4 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah. Look at that, bottom of the deck, the Devil. So something toxic. Somebody's been a puppet on somebody's string. I feel somebody's drowning in some truth, grasping, wanting to reach out for that help because of a foolish decision in the past. And I feel very hard karmic reset. Somebody's getting thrown right off the edge, right off their comfort zone, because they've spent a lot of time building a foundation where there's been secrets, there's been lies, there might possibly even have been cheating. Somebody wanting to sneak away, there's going to be a revelation. Somebody's coming out of that fear, integrating. I feel somebody's drowning in a lot of truth when it comes to a missed opportunity from the past that they've not wanted to look at, that they've not wanted to admit. They want to go back to that they didn't choose to invest in, and I feel whoever they didn't invest in is she's blocking this person. Definitely a heart chakra awakening for sure with the Ace of Cups reversed. Dead central energy is that Knight of Cups. Thinking about sending an offer, wanting to come in with a love offer. I'm not sure how to approach this situation. Could be a water sign, Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got water, dead central. That's the current energy. In the past, somebody made a foolish decision. And they stayed stuck there, maybe trying to prove a point. Stayed stuck. Maybe planning. I feel somebody's been planning for a long time, maybe up to 7 months, to sneak away from a situation that they're feeling foolish in. Can't keep watering a dead tree. If it's dead, it's over. It's dead. It's time to go in a new direction. And Spirit has been hounding somebody to release these hidden emotions when it comes to a missed opportunity and maybe even a bad investment. I feel a Queen of Swords here that could be very vengeful, very angry, very bitter, very mean with her words. And it's over. There's something over because it was toxic, it was codependent, and somebody's done being a puppet on somebody's string, and they're going through a period of healing. I do feel this death energy, this very painful heart awakening when it comes to a connection that's always been tethered to you through the heart. And there is an opportunity for wish fulfillment with a 9 of Pentacles. Somebody very single, very solid, very grounded, stable, and I feel that has a golden opportunity in her hands, and this is wish fulfillment. But it's kind of feeling like the Fool. You're going to have to take a leap of faith, and you're going to have to round completion of a cycle, and it is going to require planting those seeds in a new direction, building a new foundation, and a foundation that is balanced. Somebody here in the past was giving to more than one, was not receiving what it is that they deserved, and maybe they had to learn a lesson in self-reliancy. But I feel somebody does want to come in with an offer, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, an open-hearted offer, maybe thinking about sending you a letter, a message. You might even find a letter in your mailbox or something. But somebody's thought long and hard about where it is they want to go towards. They have thought long and hard about where it is they need to travel towards when it comes to this healing journey, when it comes to a missed opportunity. And they're all done deceiving themselves. Now we got the Queen of Pentacles in reversed with the Five of Swords reversed. Somebody here has no victory wherever they've been at. Dealing with somebody that doesn't know their worth, doesn't know their value, been all kinds of challenges, all kinds of conflicts, and nobody's winning here. Likely dealing with a feminine that doesn't know her worth or her value, clings to control for financial stability. And it's been a block to somebody's happily ever after. They've been dealing with a master manipulator that I feel has been purposely trying to create blocks. And this hurts. Oh, this hurts. Big time. So let's take a look at this foolish decision. Let's take a look at the Fool. Two of Wands. The Hanged Man. Oh, and we got two. Star and Eight of Wands. So yeah, somebody's at the crossroads. They've really been going within, meditating about a poor decision, maybe about ghosting somebody and leaving somebody out in the cold. And now they're feeling like the ones left out in the cold. And they're kind of hitting that rock bottom, definitely rock bottom energy. But this is where the wheel spins somebody forward very quickly. A lot of fast forward motion when it comes to coming in and saying, hey, I want to work on this now. So could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aquarius, but somebody knows where it is they need to go. And they're all done playing the martyr, playing the victim, staying stuck in a situation that they feel very foolish in. Definitely a shift in consciousness, a moment of enlightenment about taking action, about some blocked communication. There was without a doubt some blocked communication here. And if you want that healing to commence, it might require coming in from out of the cold and expressing your feelings with emotional vulnerability, Pisces energy, King of Cups. And there's that Chiron wound. So maybe when Chiron goes retrograde, which is going retrograde on the 19th, the same day that Mercury enters into Leo, and I feel somebody's gathering their strength and their fortitude to look at something they've not wanted to look at, and it hurts. Oh boy, does it hurt. So let's see what this Seven of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Swords is all about. Page of Cups reversed, Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords. Yeah, there was without a doubt an injustice, and somebody here is receiving some very bad karma for not coming forward with an apology. And they've been losing sleep, stress, anxiety, guilt, remorse, haunted by spirit, seeing that there is a new opportunity. I feel a third eye activation when it comes to taking action towards this new passion that's being reignited. And somebody's kind of having to look at themselves, right? Is what I feel, to look at the mess that they've made of their life. And this is bringing forward a revelation about a missed opportunity. So let's take a look at the Moon and the Four of Cups. The Hierophant reversed, the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. So somebody's falling is what I'm feeling. They're falling. They're drowning in these emotions that they've been withholding. I feel they've not been listening to their intuition at all. Ignoring the higher guidance, not ready to climb the spiritual ladder to success. They've been withholding this on their heart for a long time. And they're about to get a major wake-up call. Because this tower is coming in. And this to me, I feel, is like an internal tower of a belief system. And you're not going to be able to rebuild where you're at. There is definitely an ending here. The death of a connection that just is not in alignment, because somebody's been hiding this truth on their heart, and There is a masculine here about ready to take charge of a situation. Aries, could be Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, to go towards a new foundation and to maybe walk away from a foundation that has felt like an entrapment, that has put somebody into this energy of feeling completely hopeless, like I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Dark night of the soul energy, and they've been trapped. And it's kind of time to walk away. It's time to take the high road is kind of what I'm feeling. So let's take a look at this Queen of Swords reverse, because this isn't feeling good. Somebody's very angry here is what I'm feeling. Yeah, and it is going to be an ending because somebody knows that they're in a relationship with somebody where they're not on the same page. There's a masculine getting ready to speak some truth, to maybe pull the plug on a situation that just isn't working. It's all over. Bad investment. I'm all done investing because I'm going towards my true partnership. And somebody's juggled for a very long time. And it's kind of time to go towards this new beginning. It's time to give birth to your dreams. And so I feel a feminine here that is lashing out, angry, hurt, which is pushing a masculine to speak some truth. Because there is going to be a realignment. So let's take a look at this offer, because this is kind of where we're going. Let's see what this Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles has to say. Queen of Cups reversed, Three of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's been stuck in a connection with somebody that's been very emotionally manipulative, not really emotionally invested, not really giving love. And I feel this feminine has been a catalyst in order to get somebody to open up their heart. And I feel there is going to be a moment of healing. Temperance. Moderation is needed. Maybe there's been addictions affecting somebody's life. I really do feel addiction. So, pardon me. We'll take a look at this Nine of Pentacles because she is single and there is a masculine wanting to take action towards her, yes. To have a conversation about a bad investment when it comes to some third-party interference. We got the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Lovers reversed. Somebody's taking action steps towards this Nine of Pentacles, Empress energy. And I think it's going to be a very difficult conversation because somebody knows they have to come forward with the truth when it comes to this third-party interference, this poor decision. And they're gathering all their strength that they can to have this conversation, I feel. And so they've really been thinking about who they want to give their cup to. And thinking about where they want to invest in the future. And I feel seeds that were planted a very long time ago. And somebody's walls are breaking down. And there is a lot of nostalgia in the energy when it comes to a past connection where there was no victory and there was no success because somebody was manipulative. Somebody deceived themselves and went towards an illusion. A master manipulator that's created all kinds of blocks, all kinds of injustices, and somebody's about to get an aha moment when it comes to consciously releasing a burden, maybe mending a broken bridge and taking action to complete something that needs to come back around, especially when it comes to some past betrayal. Something that's come between two people that do have a lot of love for one another. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Crystal Stone deck. There is going to be an ending that leads to a new beginning. And there is going to be a chance to heal a connection where I feel there has not been any communication. There's been blocked communication because somebody is looking at taking action. They know the time is now to take action. Something needs to happen now because, yes, somebody was burning both ends, playing two people. And I think it's time to burn a bridge in order to transform somebody's life. I feel somebody is wildly obsessed and laser focused on going towards their true match, but they've been misfiring in a very toxic situation, and perhaps it's time to rewrite your destiny. Look at that. Oh wow. Oh wow. So rewrite your destiny. What do we got here? Quartz, and enhance your vision. So I feel somebody was very easily distracted, and now they're in a situation where they're so bored, which is creating this energy of awakening when it comes to restructurizing their foundation. And so A lot of energy of having to swallow your pride, having to swallow that pride and to do the right thing and to break out of these old thought patterns in order to re-energize somebody's life here. And so I could be dealing with a Gemini, for sure could be dealing with a Gemini, but I do feel somebody has recently hit rock bottom. But this person is also a master manifester, but it's about reprogramming the mind and doing the right thing. And so somebody, I feel, has really believed in the limitations that they've set on themselves. And they are breaking through these illusions. And it is this huge energy of releasing self-doubt and surrendering to the will of the universe. So I feel learning a valuable lesson when it comes to having to make that final judgment call. And I think somebody's about ready to put that middle finger up to anybody that's going to stand in their way. And there is a very resentful, vengeful energy here that has been holding somebody back, creating all kinds of damaging effects. And somebody's being called forth to find their tranquil place, to find their center, because there is, without a doubt, a major reset, a major realignment in the energies today. And so somebody's leaving behind a foundation that was never sustainable in the first place. And they are squaring it up with the universe once and for all, paying back some karma. And I feel, they want to go towards a spiritual connection. There is a spiritual connection here that you've never been able to release. And if somebody wants to get back into alignment, the universe is saying, go towards what is pulsating on that heart of yours. You're going to have to heal a very painful, betraying situation from the past. And there is a need to rebalance something that was unbalanced. And there is a need to speak some truth. So that's kind of what I got for the weekend check-in, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin soul reading with me, I encourage you to check out that description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.